Have you ever wondered about the story of you? Not just the place you live or your favorite things, but the story of your family, where they came from, and how it all connects to you. Today we're going on a special journey to explore your roots and discover how your family's story is a part of who you are. This episode pairs with our ZEN Kids Adventure, Connecting to Home. If you haven't heard it yet, check it out to hear Adelina's story. Before we start journaling, let's take a moment to pause and get centered. Find a comfortable seat and close your eyes if you'd like. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. Now imagine a tall tree with strong roots. See those roots reaching deep into the earth, spreading far and wide. Picture those roots connecting to all the people who came before you, your ancestors, your family members, and the places they've been. With each breath, feel yourself grounded and supported by those roots. Imagine how they connect you to your family's history, helping you grow into who you are today. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Now that we've taken a moment to feel connected, let's explore some fun and meaningful ways to discover your roots through journaling. Let's start by thinking about your family. Write about what you know or imagine about the people in your family who lived before you. Where might they have lived? What might their days have been like? If you're not sure, that's okay. You can imagine what their lives might have been like based on stories you've heard or places your family is from. For example, you might write, I think my great-grandparents lived in a small town by the sea. I imagine they worked hard every day and loved hearing stories by the fire at night. What do you picture about your family? The second step is to think about traditions and stories. Every family has special traditions, foods, or stories that make them unique. Think about one that feels special to you. Maybe it's a dish your family always makes for holidays, a song someone taught you, or a funny story your family tells again and again. Write about one tradition or story that makes your family feel like home. If you're not sure, you can imagine one. For example, you might write, I would love for my family to start a tradition where we bake cookies every winter and tell stories about our year. The third step is symbols of home. If your family had a crest, like Adelina's in our story, what would it look like? Take a moment to draw it in your journal or describe it in words. What symbols would show your family's values? Maybe you'd include a musical note if your family loves singing, or a tree to show how strong and connected you all are. For example, you might write, our family crest would have a heart because we care about each other, a book because we love to learn, and a sun because we always try to look on the bright side. The fourth step is to consider a message from your ancestors. Imagine your ancestors could speak to you right now. What encouraging words or advice might they give you? Write down what you think they'd say. Maybe they'd tell you they're proud of you, or they'd share a piece of wisdom they've learned. For example, you might write, "My ancestors would say, be kind to yourself and others. You are stronger than you know, and you carry our love with you." What message would you imagine? Take a moment to look back at what you've written. Notice how your family story is part of who you are, like roots connecting you to something much bigger. Even if you don't know all the details of your family's past, just exploring these ideas can help you feel connected and proud of where you come from. Before we finish, let's take a moment to end with an affirmation to carry with us. May I honor my roots. May I feel connected to where I come from. May I carry my sense of home wherever I go. And may I always be curious about the stories that make me who I am. Thank you for joining today's journaling adventure. Remember, your story is unique and special, just like you. Don't forget to listen to our ZEN Kids Adventure, Connecting to Home, for more inspiration. Until next time, happy journaling.